there's just a skewed sense of priorities up on the Hill when they want to pass certain tax bill. And our negotiators, as I said, met for 3 or 4 hours last night into the early morning. He's told us he's committed to the OAS-backed reform process that will lead to free and fair elections. We're going to continue to our main policy there is to try to do everything we can working with the OAS to move Peru quickly to free and fair elections. And the OAS's Secretary General was in Peru last week, and that's what we've made clear. And we've also said that it's very important at this moment that all elements within Peru support a democratic transition.
Victory for moderation. I would ask you 2 questions if the State Department wants to get into.
I think first it's worth noting that the President Fujimori continues to demonstrate that he's in charge in Peru. His action over the weekend to replace the commanders of the Peruvian Army, Navy, and Air Force were stated in terms of the need to make changes for the good of the country, and I think there was no indication at that time that the military high command intended to take action against the president, but these actions underscore the constitutional order and civilian rule that needs to be maintained, that will be maintained during this time of political crisis.
American nations as a counterweight to U.S. power in the hemisphere.
I think, you know, an investigation of the size and complexity has never before been seen in Yemen. We are discussing with the Yemeni government how best to achieve the common objective of identifying the perpetrators of the terrorist act and bringing them to justice. We have made clear to the Yemeni authorities, and will continue to make clear to them, the importance that we attach to carrying out a thorough investigation. President Saleh assured President Clinton that Yemen would continue to cooperate fully, and we're now in detailed discussions with the Yemeni government of the modalities of that cooperation.
Down in Indonesia, earlier this year, the Secretary made it a point of calling in.
Elections that were just held are a major step along the way towards meaningful self-administration in Kosovo. That's called for under Resolution 1244. Kosovars obviously have a voice in the question of final status, consistent with the UN resolution as well. So as we proceed down this road, we would hope the international community as a whole would welcome the establishment of democratic institutions, the holding of democratic elections, and support the carrying out of 1244.
Chief goals for democratization in terms of U.S. foreign policy, and now it seems you guys barely have